Yes, he had a crazy run to top 8 with Aghanos, a character that, you know, a lot of people are just kind of like, oh, he's so big, he gets hit by all this stuff. But when you really tough it out in those clutch moments, you have those walls, you have those big punches, and you just put people through. The damage is crazy, and LETALIS is one of the most dangerous Aghanos players out there.
I feel like we were really close to a situation like this last year where Aghanos was on the cusp of making it to top 8 in Killer Instinct World Cup 2016 and just barely didn't make it in some really close matches. But the fact that we have this character, which requires an insane amount of precision and setup, and LETALIS is showing some amazing stuff with him.
And yeah, his opponent, another crowd favorite, everybody cheering him on against the his opponent earlier, which was LCD. It's going to be Ultra Arcade Wheels. It's going to be coming on out to the stage. Awesome run. And, you know, he's had a lot of great tournaments, you know, online and offline. Has been really awesome. But top 8 at Killer Instinct Cup.
Really curious
awesome.
who Wheels is going to go with. We've seen him so far in this tournament. He's primarily been using Tusk, but a bit of Saberwolf, a bit of Orchid, and profoundly excellent play with all the characters so far. In fact, he's the only one I think we've seen play Saberwolf in this tournament. We were almost going to have a no Saberwolf Killer Instinct tournament. It was going to get really weird, man.
Couldn't be right. Couldn't be right. And I mean, even there was stuff like the Gargos pick that we saw him play, so it's been really awesome all weekend to see him play all these different characters, and he's kind of an expert of all those characters, right? That's the thing. He is very familiar with the game, and his playstyle transfers to each character so well. He just makes it work.
We were talking about character picks in this situation because heavy attacks, similar, or in Season 3 specifically, heavy attacks go through armor. And that is entirely what a character like Aghanos is all about.
Yeah, he probably would have been way too good if a heavy attack didn't beat armor.
Yeah, with the way he is right now, I feel they kind of had to balance that way, which is why Gargos gets Stone Skin, because selected normals will break it out.
Yeah, imagine fighting a Gargos where heavy attacks don't beat armor. That's not
stop.
a world I think the world we're all ready to live in, right? It's a super terrifying one. So, who will he go against LETALIS?
We did see LETALIS switch to Rom earlier. Earlier this morning, he wasn't doing so good in a matchup where he was using Aghanos, and then came back and did pretty dang good with General Rom, landing an insanely clutch, like 80% instinct combo. This could go in any direction.
Yeah, he's kind of thinking about the character select, right? Because if he goes Saberwolf, he doesn't want to fight the... okay, was it Ram versus Tusk? Is that the match we're going to get
It could be a button check.
Okay, yeah.
Could be. We still don't know. I'm loving it how we're getting a variety of character themes on, like, a whole bunch of different stages, so I'm legit confused if we get Jago stage and all of a sudden, like, Saberwolf's, like,
it's like, how are you supposed to even know?
Yeah.
It's like, it's the constant mix-up. That's how they get you. All right, so, I mean, it looks like button check. Or is he just backing off? Actually, I think this is it.
I think we're going in right here, right now.
Oh, the big fierce. Got to be careful. And you know, one thing you got to watch out for as Rom is if you're swinging with that fierce, he can absorb. Look at how much damage that did.
Yeah, just the single hits from General Rom are ridiculous, and it's the same thing on Tusk's end. We got a couple characters that do insanely high damage right now, but have limited mobility.
Short combo, and then he just takes the screen space. Let's see. Tusk, a character who has great whip punishing. He has good setups. Movement is good.
Tusk also has some very easy setups for safe jumps to prevent a lot of shadow moves.
Oh, you see the armor, the absorption, and the chase down. That's scary. That is super scary to deal with. The running Krill, and he canceled it.
Ooh, good cancel from LETALIS. Still didn't work out because Tusk was able to jump over.
Shadow move. You cannot shadow counter this. Because he can cancel into other moves while in instinct.
Wow, great call. Just staggered right through it.
A short combo ends it. There was a ton of potential damage. 51%.
Didn't even seem like he was hitting him for that much, but it was all the potential damage on the table.
Yeah, for sure.
Tusk just swinging away from a distance, and then General Rom, like, splits the difference.
Oh, and the chase down could end the combo here, and he does. So, gonna lose a little bit of the instinct, but it'll be building up on the next light bar. You can look in that top right. You can see the potential damage start to build up on Tusk. He's got to be real careful.
At
if he gets
point,
flipped, it's a lot of damage.
If LETALIS lands one combo at this point, it's going to do a ridiculous amount.
Man, it's level 4 already.
Oh my God! How much is it going to be? 59% off of only a couple break opportunities.
Yeah, it was a super short combo. Ends it. Oh, is he going to get through? Yeah. He does have instinct available to the slide.
Wheels has an opportunity to get a whole bunch of damage himself. I think he just barely dropped the combo.
And he comes out with a skull splitter. This is going to be it. He can OTG here. Backdash from Wheels. Comes down again. You got to be careful. Swinging with the fears, the down medium punch, but the armor.
A lot of potential damage on the plate right now.
He got
Gets
right
command
through.
grab that should kill.
The stomp at the end will do it.
Wow, that was an exchange. Like we said, two very high damaging characters. All of a sudden, things are in your favor, and you got tapped by something, and you are losing 80%.
So super scary spot to be in. Oh, the overhead. Just breaker on the roundhouse right away. The jump back medium punch you see. Now Dayton looking to kind of zone him out with his buttons here. Oh, the chase down on the backdash.
Short combo from LETALIS has Tusk in the corner. Lands the command grab. Where's the follow-up?
Oh, punish? Yeah, but he didn't get punished.
Any of the blocked stabs are punishable. It is just one good opener, and if there's a true command grapple character in this game, it is General Rom.
Right, that is really his strength. Okay, gets through with the running, and that's one thing you've got to keep in mind. He has good armored moves, so he can deal with single attacks very well. So it's kind of why I'm surprised to see the Tusk pick here from Dayton.
Canceling out, just letting the Krill do their work. Ooh, missed his own throw. Switches sides, and LETALIS all of a sudden has the corner.
Shadow, yeah, and he got him. It's the common thing that Ram players like to do.
Is he going to go for the step? No, actually not. A lot of General Roms I've seen not going for the follow-up step to flip out.
Oh, caught him with the down fierce. And picked him up in the air with the skull splitter, the juggle. 23% on that. Yeah, gets the pressure. Doesn't want to go in too hard. Shadow. Oh, he didn't make it through in the cancel. It's opener ender.
Wow.
So he can break. The big fierce, man. What a button. He's going to be able to waste out this instinct. Tusk actually is very good at wasting out instinct times. You can see that skull splitter linker takes forever. It takes so long. So he's very good at it. Man,
Wheels just trying to establish a bit of space to get his potential damage rack recovered.
Man, what a fierce. And a break. All right, we'll see what the pressure is. But man, look at how much screen space he got with those steps.
Yep.
Oh, he was in the middle of it, so he got caught.
I feel he tried to get the catch period of it. It just didn't work.
Yeah, and that poison on him. Okay, he gets the shadow uppercut. Jump back bait.
Man, so little damage you need to do to Wheels. Anything he's getting on LETALIS right now is free damage.
Yeah, because he's a chip death, and there it is. Yeah, it's so good against the single hits of Tusk, right? You just go out for that running command throw.
LETALIS also extra scary at the moment because he's sitting on 2 shadow bars, and those are EX command grabs, and they will do a whole bunch and come out in nearly 0 frames.
Especially when he's got that instinct available. You got to be real careful about it. Fierce again, that's so scary. Yeah, he can get right through like that. Does the cancel,
double
the deflect.
cancel, and then he reverses it on. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, scary times there. If that combo had landed, Wheels might have been able to kill. Caught him out of the air again, and he's really playing a kind of a zony defensive game. Chip will do it now. Chip. So running through, yeah,
it will work.
He tried to make it through, but the chip
tied 1-1. One of the craziest things I've seen that Tusk can do, his catch period on some of those normals he has, can actually catch combo breakers.
Yeah,
it looks insane when it happens too. It's one of those things you can't really anticipate it's going to happen, but when it does, it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's the deflect window on those normals. You see the white flash when he swings with a lot of the medium and heavy attacks he has.
He'll knock away the opponent's strike and actually progress forward for a combo. We haven't seen it happen once, I think, in this match.
Yeah, it's been pretty infrequent. You gotta have the timing right on point.
Ooh, multiple hits knocking him out.
Okay, the jump back heavy kick doesn't confirm it into much.
A lot of neutral right now, respecting each other's space quite a bit. Usually Killer Instinct's about disrespecting each other's space.
Yeah, a lot of it is getting in there and telling him, look, I don't care how you feel. I'm gonna get up in your face and play that game. Oh yeah, punish.
Is there going to be a follow-up stomp for the flip out? No, chooses to get the back
dash.
dash.
The fake. Yeah, he gets the command dash forward.
That was tricky.
Yeah, as you're charging that up. Oh, the range.
Dude.
Big stomp at the end. And he just backs off again. The running, he canceled it, but this is a big chance now.
Good call from Wheels. Sadly, doesn't get the combo.
The cancels, and he baits it out again. He let him instinct. The shadow, but the reversal to get right through. The breaker, he's so low on life.
How did he see it?
He just had to believe. That's all there was to it. Oh, the running, you could see it. And he got him anyway?
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, the running command throw actually hit him even after he landed.
That's the whole point of the Krill, is that it's going to confuse everyone.
Yeah, for sure.
But seeing a lot of jumping heavy punches with Tusk lately, And I'm really curious because they're using it to alter their jump-in arc, where it drops them to the ground a lot faster.
Yeah, and there's that big jumping medium punch he likes. It's a huge stab, takes up a lot of the screen. Oh, yeah, he read it. He read
super
it.
risky.
Yeah, it's a big risk to take his round, but you know he caught him. So
Dayton trying to find his way in. Clutch medium combo breaker.
yeah, just guess that was what was gonna be in range, right? That's how you know a lot of times. When you guess break, it's because you're saying, oh, big
there's a
deflect.
catch.
Yeah, that's what it looks like when those moves just get blown back. Tusk hits you with those big old buttons of his. That huge fierce, it's one of his best buttons, but you know, Rom has good ways to deal with single hitting attacks like that, so it's not always easy to hit against him. Safe jump, jump over, and you see him go for the grab, yeah.
Empty jump grab is a huge part of General Rom's offense.
Oh, it blew it out actually, but he did have the instinct to cancel. Jumped right into the shadow, no pickup on the OTG. And for sure, Wheels is in trouble here.
Goes in for the overhead, lands it. Great break from Letalis though.
Oh, he was gonna be able to punish
This is gonna hurt.
Shadow, and the mix-up after. So important, what a block. No punish.
Next hit, if he is in Krillstorm, is gonna do a lot, but it looks like Letalis is patiently just waiting.
He's letting him get chipped away. He's got no life left, as you can see.
It won't kill him though.
Yeah, the poison does a lot of damage. Just run out now.
But the smallest of hits will. Oh, why does the music sound like how I feel?
I mean, that's what it does. Chip will do it. Oh, and he
that
tagged
does it.
him. Yeah, got to be so careful. That is 2-1 Letalis.
Very patient play from both players in the end, and I like how they were both like, all right, you know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. We're just going to let the life drain, and whoever's going to get the next hit's going to win.
It's a scary spot to be for sure.
Potential character change from Wheels. We'll see what happens here. Like we said, we did see him use Gargos. We've seen him use Saberwolf as well as Orchid in this tournament alone.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so it looks like, you know, he's thinking about the Saberwolf. That's what he was originally hovering and kind of threatening at the start of this. And it looks like that'll be the pick.
General Rom does have a few different wake-up options. Saberwolf does excel against characters that lack wake-up options and just relentlessly pressures them through dash-throughs and crouching shorts and overheads.
Yeah, and his heavy buttons are super powerful. He's got that super far range crouching heavy punch, his sweep, and it's super good, for sure. It's a big part about it.
We'll see how Letalis actually responds to this character switch. Wow.
The combo off it? Yeah.
Back heavy punch counter hit.
That's another one of those great heavy buttons. So, you know, Saberwolf has that back heavy punch, the overpowered. It reaches super far. He's also got the crouching heavy punch.
Very risky light break early on from Wheels. Does not want to give him anything.
Oh, it cancel into the overhead. Yeah, it's unsafe. So he punishes with the command throw, takes the 12%.
Missing the stabs. He gets to hit something after until General Rom goes for the fastest command grab in the game.
Jump over, and it is the Shadow Eclipse, yeah. Whatever the setup was, it wasn't timed perfectly, it seems. And that is advantage on block, but you see he's scared because of the Shadow command throw.
General Rom's Shadow command throw is so fast that it will go through things that normal other characters have no response to.
Right, he's the only character with that kind of a move. Oh, the shadow counter and a punish.
Big damage to start, and it starts with back heavy punch, which is I think some of the most damage he can do.
All right, activation. Oh, and the big jump, he didn't answer it. It's tough to see with the Krill flying around.
Letalis just fishing out right now.
Oh, and he caught him? Okay,
good stuff from Wheels. Will it kill? Yes, it will.
100%, yeah. He went that down medium punch right into the Shadow Eclipse. So he's going to close it out, waste out the instinct, gain his potential life back. So a good spot for Wheels.
Letalis has a bunch of meter right now. He's definitely waiting for a command grab. Lands one.
Oh, the jab into the tick throw.
Light kick.
Yeah, that was really good. Got that down jab on hit, and then Wheels was like, oh, he's hitting me, I should block. And then immediately command throw. Unsafe, yeah, the punish. So big chance now to jump in. Oh, we went for the command throw again. And I mean, that you have to do it as ramp, but man, it's scary. Oh, dash through. Has wall splat available. Just right into the throw. Wheels with the lead, and he baits the throw.
That's a huge whiff grab.
Another one, and he caught him. Scary. This is super dangerous.
Where's his approach going to be? Oh, goes for. Wow, the unsafe Krill.
Yeah, he was really just looking to see if there'd be a jump away. So that's kind of the bait he was looking for. Great
clutch
punish.
heavy break. If Letalis lands a combo here and pops Instinct, Wheels will literally die.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he saw him charging up.
Is that gonna hit?
Oh, it goes through. It's the heavy move.
Oh, he went for it. He went for a counter breaker. He dropped it.
Yeah, it's so scary. It's a okay.
Okay.
So he did the running attack, but it's heavy, so it just got right through. It's a scary spot.
Like we said, Season 3 breaks armor.
Yeah, worrisome.
That was he went for an extremely risky counter breaker right there, and I don't even think LETALIS was ready for it.
I mean, he couldn't see it because of the krill.
Yeah.
So he didn't even know that he had to punish it, right? Like, it's like, oh, you should punish that, but how can you see it with everything flying around?
Sitting on character select right now.
Yeah, thinking about it.
Saberwolf definitely a good choice. We're even at 2-2.
Oh, the air-to-air is good.
Jumping light punch with General Rom, I've never seen it.
I mean, you gotta use it sometimes, right? If you're gonna bring it out, why not in top 8 of Killer Instinct World Cup? Yeah, those stomps advantage, so you gotta be careful about them.
LETALIS has a lot of pressure on his side right now. Made a couple of good choices.
Old throw bait.
This is exactly what Wheels needs.
Looking for that overpower. Oh, he was out of range. That's a big splash, yeah. Huge hit points on that. You can see that he's actually kind of playing it slow on these combos. He's really not pressing with command throw a lot when he knocks Wheels down. It's going to be good damage, and that poison is draining him away. Finally, he hit him, so it avoided it.
Wow. Classic Saberwolf mix-ups. Gonna catch you looking.
Oh, got him. A lot of potential damage on this. Not quite enough. Chip will do it. Shadow? Shadow Eclipse for sure, yeah.
Oh,
it whiffed.
wow.
It whiffed, but
that
LETALIS
almost went very much in LETALIS' favor, but Wheels was able to pull out the first round.
Yeah, super dangerous at the last second there. But not too far behind. A command throw or a regular throw will tie things up here.
Fishing for any one of those hits. If he just lands one of those normals.
Got him.
And there you go. Stab this dog in the gut. Only in Killer Instinct.
Yeah. I mean, giant krill monster guy, you know, versus werewolf. It's a normal fight. Big jump.
Wow.
The challenge. The dash through works out, and this is where he needs it. He can get the corner here if he uses the linker, yeah. See, pushes him forward.
If you do get your opponent blocking with Saberwolf, a quick cross-up is going to blow that up. LETALIS getting really close to Instinct here. Is he going to get an opportunity to use it?
Oh, the stagger. He can use the shadow.
Maybe not.
Can he grab him? No, Doggo was in the air, but still. And the shadow eclipse. He can cash it out.
Really close for Wheels.
He's so close, but the break. Oh, no.
Oh, he missed the button.
Yeah, that'll happen. LETALIS, he was already committed to the heavy stab, and Dayton got the job done. So congratulations to him. He moves on in this top 8 bracket here.
Great game to Wheels. In the last couple of games, he has made a clutch switch to Saberwolf, which has proven to be very effective in these few matches.
Interesting, too, because a lot of players kind of gave up on Saberwolf in Season 3. They stopped playing him. But Dayton is like, he has him in his pocket, and it's come in handy here in the KI Cup. So
he's the only person I think we've seen in this entire top 32 actually use that character. So it's
multiple times too.
Multiple
times.
Like
he's brought it out once, and it's like, yeah, here's my Saberwolf. I guess I'll try it one game.
Saberwolf's one of those characters that naturally just kind of works in this game. Like he was like a base along with Jago as far as how the game was designed. So he's always going to be good no matter what. Even though he has fundamentally changed quite a bit from his very early versions. So.